Today, the third day of the retreat. And yeah, still too early to evaluate the progress of our meditation practice. But things begin to change. We may aware, we may not, but yeah, things are changing. We don't have to ask anything to change. We don't force anybody to change. We just watch, we just observe, we just notice. By observing, by noticing, and by watching, many things are, it's a miracle. It's a real miracle. When we try to change things, it doesn't change. When we try to control things, we are failed. But when we step back and watch, then they start to change. Difficult to understand the mechanism behind this. It's difficult not saying it is impossible. It is there are a lot of meditation techniques and methods. And, all of us are following some of them. And it is easier to follow a technique. It is easier to follow a technique because techniques are very technical. All the techniques are logical and technical and mechanical. So, therefore, it is easier to follow a meditation technique mechanically. Whatever technique. We sit mechanically, we can sit mechanically, we can close our eyes mechanically, we can keep our back straight mechanically. Everything happens mechanically, and then we can just follow our usual meditation technique mechanically for whatever period of time, maybe for 45 minutes, for 1 hour, for 1.5 hours, or for a couple of times per day. And yeah, after that, yeah, we feel we are fresh, we are relaxed, and then meditation is over. Then we jump into another job, another activity, again do it mechanically, and then the next job, next activity. And after a while, again, we are stressed, we are tired. Again, we sit mechanically, close our eyes mechanically, and follow the meditation technique mechanically. So this is the way usually we meditate with techniques. Techniques are important, and meditation techniques are playing very important role of this path. We have to respect them. We need them. We have to use them. And at the same time, we have to understand the limitations of technical side of meditation. Why we are watching our mind, why we are observing our mind instead of following a technique. Of course, my dear friends, we can follow a technique. Maybe we will do it from tomorrow. But yesterday and today, why we are just concerning about our mind? Why we are looking at our mind from different point of view? Why we are allowed used to do the mind? Dear friends, whatever technique that we start to follow, maybe the breath, or maybe external sounds, maybe bodily sensations, or maybe a music, a light, flame of candle, whatever. We have to concentrate on that object. Otherwise, no meditation. If you do not concentrate on whatever the meditation object, then no meditation. Why we have to concentrate on that? Why we have to concentrate on sounds? If we do practice sound meditation or music meditation, why we had to concentrate? Why we had to make an effort to concentrate on sounds? Why we had to make an effort to concentrate on our in and out breathing if we are practicing breathing meditation? Why? Because I think we all can guess the answer, the reason, because mind doesn't want to follow that technique. This is the simple answer. This is the simple reason. Our mind doesn't want to follow the technique, the method. If to concentrate on that, because natural concentration is there then, but there is no natural concentration. So that's why we had to make a big effort to concentrate. So we want to stay with our meditation object, whatever, but the mind wants to think about so many other things, thousands of things.
Upul, sorry.
Yes.
The connection is not so good, so that's why we switch off our camera, and maybe you could do the same. It's of course nice to see you.
Oh, sure.
We prefer to hear you. Thank you.
How about now?
Good.
Dear friends, if the mind wants to follow the meditation method and stay with the meditation object, whatever we want to do, then no need to concentrate, because concentration is there already. But I think nobody experienced that. We want to concentrate on our meditation object, but the mind wants to. This is the case. And if we can count this, how many times we stay with our particular meditation object? How many times? And how many minutes or seconds that we stay with the meditation object? And how many times the mind jumps into the middle of our meditation practice? If we can count these two things, then of course it is something like 1 to 100. Maybe if we stay one time with our meditation object, then 100 of times mind jumps into the middle of our practice, in between ourselves and the object. Whenever mind jumps into the middle, then we can't see, we can't feel, and we cannot meditate. It is disappearing. Whenever the mind jumps into the middle, it's like a cloud, it's like a dark shadow. And We all are experiencing this. We all are experiencing this not only for one time, not only for two times, not only for hundred of times. We experience this. We sit peacefully, and we very difficult to find a time for meditation because we are busy. You are busy more than me, but hardly you find a time for half an hour, for 1 hour for meditation. And then you sit with a lot of expectations, with big hopes, and you start to practice meditation. You start to concentrate on whatever your meditative object, and then immediately the mind jumps into the middle, in between you and the object, in between the meditator and the meditative object. It's like a wall, like a curtain. Then the object is disappearing. It becomes invisible. Even we can't remember why we are sitting, what we are doing. Even we can't remember that we are sitting. And then the mind starts to play a drama, which are not relevant to what we are doing in this moment, and which is not important at all. From one drama to another drama, from that to another one, another one, another one. Many dramas, many short dramas. Within 1 minute, the mind can play 10 or 15 dramas. And then hardly we remember, we sit here to meditate. We sit here to concentrate on the breath. Or we sit here to concentrate on our body, posture, whatever. And then we start to feel our breath again for a couple of seconds, and again mind jumps into the middle and start to play another drama, short dramas, couple of short dramas. Again, we don't know where we are, what it happens. And of course, we can control the mind. It is possible for some temporary period of time. We can control the mind. We can stay with our meditative object for certain period of time. That is possible. But it takes long time, my dear friends. So that's why we start to meditate on the mind. So we start to meditate on the cloud instead of trying to remove the cloud and see what is behind the cloud. Instead of removing the screen and see what is behind the wall. Instead of that, we say, you are my meditative object. You are, dear mind, you are my meditative object. You are not a cloud which covers my practice. You are not a disturbance or distraction. I don't take you as a disturbance anymore. I am not saying this, that I cannot see my meditative object because of you. You are my meditative object. I can see you now. I can see you now. So this is something, my dear friends, the mind never expects at all. The mechanical mind, the habitual mind, didn't expect at all. It always thinks that it can disturb to our meditation. But if we say, you are not a disturbance at all for my practice, you are my practice. You are not covering anything because I am watching at you. I am looking at you. Once in one of the meditation retreats, two sisters in same family came to that retreat, and in one of the discussions, one of them asked this question behalf of both. They said that now they are living in a different new place, new house in a countryside, and ghosts are there. Ghosts. This happens in Hong Kong. So ghosts are there in the house. They come. Both sisters said that they can see them, ghost. And they did many rituals and black magics to get rid of them, but none of them work. You may know, as Chinese, they have a lot of tools to work with ghosts. But somehow these sisters, two sisters, two girls, they cannot, none of them work with them. So therefore they ask some new instrument, new tool to work with that. And actually, I don't know how to work with ghosts. I didn't have any experience. I don't have horror experiences, but I have, how to say, more serious experiences than with ghost. with my own mind. The mind is much, much more serious than any ghost. So I told them, whenever they come, those ghosts come again, then you tell them, please tell them this. We are going to teach you meditation, how to meditate. Dear ghost, we will teach you how to meditate. So please come. When you come next time, we are going to meditate and we are going to teach you how to meditate. So when I say this, everybody laughs, but not these two girls. They were so afraid. That's why they asked this question. But everybody else laughed. Anyhow, after a while mean after a couple of months, they wrote me and said, it works. It works. After the retreat, they went to that home, countryside home, and very first night, again, those ghosts appeared, and ghosts were trying to play their games to make those girls, young girls, scared. With the power of meditation, they said this, oh ghost, we want to teach you how to meditate. So please come tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening as your usual time. Then we will teach you how to meditate. They never come. They never come. Can you believe? Nobody likes to meditate. Nobody likes to learn meditation. Really. You don't have to believe me. If somebody is disturbing you, wherever, doesn't matter, in your working place or in your own home or wherever, if somebody is disturbing, you just say, I'll teach you how to meditate. Let's meditate. When you come back, I'll teach you how to meditate. And see, please do this interesting experiment. I didn't believe it is going to work because I didn't have any experience with any ghost. But I know the mechanism. I know the psychology behind this. So that's why I did this suggestion. And fortunately, it works. Therefore, my dear friends, instead of fighting and fighting and fighting with the mind and with every single thought to concentrate, you better to say this to your own mind. My dear mind, my dear thoughts, as you know, I want to meditate. That's why I am sitting here. Don't say that you want to meditate on the breath or you want to meditate on whatever. No, just say you want to meditate. I want to meditate. And it looks like that you too like to meditate. That's why you come to my meditation often, more than anything else, more than before, more than any time in my life. It looks like you also like to meditate. You also like to do this experiment. So let us do it together. We can learn to meditate together. I am meditating on you and you are meditating on me. You can meditate on me. You can see how I am meditating. Am I meditating or not? You can see. And at the same time, I am meditating on you. You are my meditative object. You are my meditative subject as well. I don't have any other object or subject. I don't want to see what is behind you. What is behind the cloud? I am not interested at all. I am interested in clouds, in you, not what you are covering. I am interested in covers. So I am not taking you as a disturbance or as a distraction or as a cover, as a cloud. No, I am very positive. I give you a positive value. I give you a spiritual value. Now you are my meditative object. Dear friends, then do you think that the mind can disturb you? You are looking at the sky and you want to see stars. You want to see the blue sky because the blue sky is so peaceful and it gives us some infinity experience. And stars in the night time is also all the stars give us different messages, some deep messages, and they make us peaceful. In these days, we can't see any stars here in Nilambe, but as Claudia said yesterday, your summer is so beautiful. So you lie down and look at the sky, and you want to see the blue sky and stay with the blue sky, and also you want to see stars, infinity stars. And then suddenly a cloud comes. Now here full of clouds. Everywhere clouds. Gray clouds and dark clouds. So a cloud comes. When the blue skies, the blinking stars, they also disappeared. Now only a cloud, dark cloud. So you are disappointed. Now you can't see what you want to see. And what you can do to this cloud? Can you do anything? we can blame. Of course, we can blame to cloud, but it doesn't work. We can be angry, but our anger is so small. It can't move any cloud in the sky. So you think your joy is over. So you come into the house and you have hope, maybe tomorrow, clear sky. But so tomorrow same, sky is clear when you go outside. And after you lying down and watching at the sky again, a cloud comes and covers the clear sky and covers all the stars. And again, you can be disappointed and you can be angry. And again, you can roll up the mat and come into the house. My dear friends, I did same for many years in my life. I did same. I sat with big expectations to see the clear sky, the infinity sky, and unlimited stars, blinking stars. And yeah, I have seen them only for a couple of seconds, and then we don't know from where clouds in between myself and the sky. This is the case. If clouds are going behind me, it's perfectly all right. And if clouds are going above the sky, that is also all right. But somehow clouds want to fly in between us. I don't know why, in between you and the sky, why they cannot move or fly behind you or above the sky. And then I can't see what I want to see. So each day I sat with big expectations, beautiful expectations, and stand up with disappointment. Great disappointment. How much I had expectation, that much, maybe double disappointment, maybe triple. But I thought tomorrow or the next session might be different. Same. Only for a couple of seconds, I could see clear sky and beautiful stars, and then full of clouds, endless clouds, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. I thought after this cloud, clear sky, no, another cloud, another cloud, another cloud. Same disappointment. Third day, same. Fourth day, same. 6 months after 6 months, same. Maybe less clouds. Maybe sometimes there is a gap in between two clouds. but it doesn't change. It doesn't change. It doesn't change the entire picture, the whole picture. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I only pray. No clouds, please. No thoughts, please. No mind, please. You can come anytime, any other time, but not this time when I meditate. And I change my meditation times. But the mind knows. I cannot change the meditation time without informing to the mind. The first person who knows is the mind. Then it comes as a cloud. So after fighting and fighting and fighting with clouds, actually I am fighting with clouds. No cloud fights with me. This is the other thing. It's a mono fight. Solo fight. Single fight. I am the person who is fighting. No any cloud. Not any cloud. So I thought I am not fighting good enough. That's why I am always failed. I had to invest more power and more energy into this fight. And I did. But I cannot move any cloud. And I cannot stop any cloud. I was sitting peacefully. The posture is peaceful. For 1 hour, maybe for 1.5 hours, like a statue. Maybe if you saw me, you thought I am in a deep absorption, deep level of concentration. But no, not at all. Fighting. More and more I fight, more and more thoughts, more and more clouds. And more clouds come, I fight more and more. I didn't realize this mutual relationship. Theoretically, I know this technique that we can watch thoughts. I know this, and I did it. Intentionally, I did that meditation. I want to watch my thoughts. But when I want to stay with something else, maybe I want to concentrate on my breath. Maybe I want to concentrate on my bodily sensations. Then no thoughts. Then what attitude I had is, No thought. No thoughts. So finally I was fed up, really fed up. I could enjoy the fight. Of course, I could enjoy the fight. That's the only joy. Yeah, physically peaceful. Whenever I pay my attention on the body, how nice, how peaceful, how still the body is. But mind, oh, psychologically, like a hell. The body is like a heaven, and the mind is like a hell. So whenever I want to stay in the heaven, I pay my attention on the body. Ah, how nice. But the hell is next to me. I don't want to go to the hell, but the hell comes to me. My dear friends, this happens every day. This happens for years and years, this happens. The posture is peaceful. The posture, the physical posture is so still and so joyful and so relaxed and so light, so blissful. But full of clouds are in the mind. The mind means clouds. So then I was trying many different techniques, many different meditation techniques. In the beginning, every single technique is okay, looks like it works. But after a while, mind jumps into the middle. And then the same drama. Horror movie. Then I start to fight. No thought is fighting with me. I am fighting with them. If thoughts are fighting with me, then of course one can win. But this fight, no winner. No winner. Only fight. Only fighting and fighting and fighting. Gray clouds. No blue sky. No blinking stars. It's a beautiful dream to see infinite sky and unlimited stars. And somehow, dear friends, this idea comes to my mind. I don't know how, maybe because what I have read in the books in the past, or what some teachers told me, or because of my previous life experiences, whatever, I don't know. I can't say exactly what is the reason. I want to look at something. I want to watching something. But I thought it should be the blue sky. It must be stars, not the cloud. But if I want to looking at something, why I can't looking at clouds? Why I can't watch clouds? I want to watch something. I want to concentrate on something. But I thought I must concentrate on the blue sky. I must concentrate on stars, not on the cloud. But if I want to concentrate, then I can concentrate on whatever is there. The important thing is concentration, not concentrate on what. I want to cultivate the power of concentration. Why I cannot cultivate my skill of concentration by concentrating on whatever is in front of me, instead of trying to remove it and see what. So because of this teaching, because of this insight or idea, I said, I am watching at you. I am looking at you now. Dear mind, I'm not fighting with you anymore. No fighter now. No fighter. I am paying my direct and straight attention on you. I only want to see you, not what you are covering. I only want to see you. I only want to watch your dramas, whatever you are playing. So please play. Please play. I'm happy to see you. I don't want to see anything else. I only want to see you. I only want to look at you. I only want to be with you. I only want to, my dear friends. I think I makes the mind shock. I make the mind shock. Because the mind didn't expect this. The mind expect the fighter, the fighter. The mind didn't expect to be a meditative object to me. So two things happened. Two things happened. The first thing is, I can concentrate. Then I can concentrate. So easy to concentrate. Not only for 1 second, I can maintain that concentration for minutes and minutes and minutes without moving. And I can cultivate my concentration. I can cultivate my concentration. And it gives me a tremendous joy and happiness and peacefulness. So then no cloud can disturb me. I want to look at the cloud, not anything else. I just want to look at the cloud. So then, can any cloud disturb me? Or can any cloud cover something? No, that is not possible. So the disturbance, distraction, it disappears. It disappeared. Still mind is there, but it is not a disturbance or distraction any longer. When you change your attitude, then the war is over. Then the peaceful is there. Whenever we change our attitude, whenever we change our point of view, then the practice becomes so easy and so comfortable and so peaceful. And by watching the mind, I can understand so many psychological criteria, so many psychological mechanisms, which I didn't learn, which I couldn't learn from any books. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning. So whenever you ask a question, I am looking at my mind. That's why I could answer to you. Otherwise, I had to tell you, I had to read that book, wait a minute, or I will answer you tomorrow. No. While you are asking this question, whatever question, I am asking this question from myself. And you can do it too. That's why I am sharing this with you. Learn to look at the mind. Learn to look at clouds. Forget about everything else, what is behind it. Maybe nothing is behind. Maybe something is behind. It doesn't matter. Take your mind, take your thoughts as your meditative objects. There are a lot of lessons that you can learn, which you cannot learn from anybody or any books. And those lessons are very important. We had to be learned. So meditation is a way to learn. A way to learn. Not learn from anybody, not learn from any books, but learn from our own mind. By observing it, by listening to the mind, by looking at the mind, by looking at all kinds of mental dramas, without taking them serious. Thank you very much, dear friends.